Okay, it's been a while, people. My name is Black Bond, if you all have forgot about me, because I haven't made a video in a while. Summer's been busy, been working my ass off, been traveling, been vacationing, doing that whole workout thing, exercise, and just trying to enjoy life. And that end, there is really nothing to talk about when it comes to gaming, as you can see upon Weapon Wheel Podcast every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Shokyo time with myself, BG, Jack, Blandrew, Alex, and Kid Smooth. Nothing is really going on in gaming. And after Elden Ring, really, what do we have to do? I want to start, the Trails games, restart them, get into Reverie, get into the Trails of Daybreak, but, just been tough, people. Not a lot of time. So I did see a video, or a tweet, or a Twitter video, whatever you want to call Twitter videos, whatever you want to call them, by some guy named Nadeshot. I don't know who Nadeshot is. Maybe he's popular. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's a gigantic streamer, more popular than all of us combined. I don't know. So no disrespect to the homie. But he had some very interesting things to say in regards to some gaming. He wants to know, why do gamers today want games to fail? And I got a lot of responses to that right there. First off, we are the only industry, entertainment industry or otherwise, that doesn't want bad things to fail. In every other industry, we would want poor products, subpar business practices, and subpar any kind of thing entering the market to fail. But the last thing we want as consumers is something subpar, something cheap, something broken, something poorly made to be popular and profitable. Because then guess what, people? We're going to get a lot more cookie cutter rushed garbage into the market depending on whatever industry that may be. So that's why I want things to fail. It could be cars, it could be TVs, it could be computers, it could be companies, it could be games, it could be ratchet ass garbage trash music, it could be MCU movies that have not been good since Endgame, it could be anything. I do not want poor, subpar, below average, garbage, unattentive products and services that have no business in the market because they aren't created to appeal to a consumer. I do not want them to succeed. And if that makes me some kind of evil person, then so be it. I am the final boss and I am the main villain. So, a couple other things that Nadeshot said was that gamers complain about a lack of new games to play. Well, since there is a lack of new games to play, how about the developers and the publishers work on new games to play that are good? I don't want new games that are trash. I want new games that are good. And because I want new games doesn't mean I should have to spend my money on trash games that are new that I would otherwise not want to play. But that should be common sense. If I wanted a new woman, yeah, we're going to go there. If I wanted a new one, I wouldn't just, complain and try anything. I still want quality. A lot of people get into trouble just going around trying new things too often, if you know what I mean. This game sucks, or that game sucks. That's another complaint he goes on about. Okay, well, if the game sucks, the game sucks. What do you want me to do about it? I don't make the game. You can't force me to like something. You can't shit on a plate, tell me to eat it, and tell me to say it tastes good so I can get variety. No. Make a good meal. Make a good product. Make a good car. Do it. It's your job. You want to get paid? Do it. Preying on its downfall. Preying on a game's downfall. That's what he says next. Yes, I will prey on a bad game or a bad product or a bad service's downfall. You damn right I will. And I'll do it every time. And I'll gladly do it. Because bad business practices, bad products, bad services, bad games, bad industries, bad anything, bad sports teams, you name it, bad things don't deserve to succeed. Nobody is going to be invested into gaming. Well, you know what a good way to get people invested into gaming is? Don't ask Microsoft because they'll tell you something different. But the best way to get people invested into gaming is to, well, make good games. Imagine that. Make good games. People are complaining to Microsoft because they don't make good games. People are complaining about PlayStation and Sony. Look at Jack Move. What's he complaining about? That Sony is not making good games. So, if you want people to invest in a product, you want people to invest in a service, you want people to buy your food, you want people to go to the movie theater and see Deadpool 3, then like Deadpool 3, maybe you should make a good product. Will we stuck playing the same old games? Actually, no, we won't. Are we still playing Medal of Honor? No. Are we still playing Perfect Dark? No. Are we still playing Halo? No. Are we still playing NBA 2K? No. Are there a lot of games that used to be popular that are no longer popular anymore? Such as, for example, SimCity. Are we playing that anymore? No. And you know why that is? Because those games became trash. And we're not going to keep playing the same trash in hopes that we're going to be getting new games. If you want people to play new games and you want people to play new concepts, how about you make new games with new concepts that are, I don't know, good? That would be a start. Too many options and too much interaction. Again, the cream will rise to the top. 32 teams in the NFL. You could say, the playoffs have too many teams, too many options. But guess what? The better teams make the playoffs and the better teams advance. Stop complaining, stop crying, stop whining, go to work, do your job, sell a product, make money, live comfortably, go back to work, make a product, sell it, make money, do your job, die, rinse, and repeat for the rest of your life. Welcome to the world. Stop crying about it. When new games come out, people want games to fail. This is absolutely false. People don't want good games to fail. People don't want games that have high pedigrees to fail. Nobody's looking at GTA 6 and saying, I want that game to fail. Nobody's looking at the next Zelda, the next Metroid. Nobody's looking at Wukong. Maybe they're, a little bit disappointed because it didn't get a 90 or a 95 like Elden Ring, but people are not actively wanting good quality games from quality devs with quality ideas or from quality studios to fail. People want bad business, bad games, cookie cutter, plain rush garbage that doesn't work, that has poor monetization practices. Those are the things people want to fail. And once again, I don't get it, but we are in the only industry that I can think of where we accept mediocrity and below average and subpar products and say, it's bad if we want those to fail. Because how are we going to get better products if we don't weed out poor products, if we don't weed out bad products? If bad products succeed, then what incentive is there for developers and publishers to spend more time, energy, money, and resources into making a good product? Now, I'm sorry, Mighty Keith, and I'm sorry, Nadeshot, and I'm sorry for any of these other clout chasers that just want these developers and companies to have no accountability into games that they're making. But, when it comes to me spending my money, I like to hold the producers or the creators or the innovators or developers, whatever you want to call them, I like to hold them accountable. I can't imagine the last car I bought last year, I'd be happy with it if it didn't run, if it didn't work. Can't think that I would want car companies that put dangerous exploding vehicles that don't stop on time. Can't think that I wouldn't want them not to fail. I can't imagine that I would want them to succeed. Sounds like common sense, but like I said, common sense isn't too common, and maybe we should start calling it uncommon sense instead of common. I'm Black Bond. I'll keep trying to make videos if I find actually interesting topics. But until then, take it easy, and I'll see you guys on Weapon Wheel tomorrow. Actually, I won't, because it's my brother's birthday tomorrow, and I will be celebrating with my family. So I'll catch you guys next time. Be easy, and have a good one.